I knew I wanted to be a nurse since I was 12 years old. You see, I was really sick in the hospital with a new onset of juvenile diabetes. It was the nursing staff there that was so caring and compassionate that made this new disease seem, well, way more tolerable. They even let me practice giving them shots so I knew what to do when I went home. It was their caring and compassion that made life a lot easier for me and my family, made a big impact, and that's why I became a nurse.
I became a nurse through a combination of events growing up. In high school, I started my first job as an ocean lifeguard. It pointed me in the direction of healthcare with being a first responder, and I discovered my love for critical thinking in emergency situations. I also absolutely loved and excelled in my anatomy and physiology class I was in at the time. During my senior year, a family friend who was only 9 years old at the time was diagnosed with adrenoleukodystrophy, ALD, a nerve degenerating disorder for which the only known cure is a successful bone marrow transplant. Following the journey of battling the disease, I learned what a difference it makes having a nurse who cares and isn't just there earning their paycheck. Horrified by how someone who is supposed to be nurturing and reassuring can treat a scared little boy who is fighting for his life so coldly, I started researching nursing as a career choice, knowing I could make a more positive difference in someone's hospital experience. Evan unfortunately passed away before his 10th birthday. He won the fight against ALD, but a secondary infection his immune system was no match for. I never have nor ever will forget his strength or his experience. Because of him, I am a nurse.
Hi, I'm Vivelin Padilla and I'm a nurse from the Philippines. Basically, I wanted to become a nurse since I was young because I saw in the Philippines that there are a lot of people who need nursing care, and some of our remote areas are lacking nurses, so I've decided to help them and become a nurse.
Hey guys, my name is Andrew. I'm a critical care nurse here in Kansas City. I've been a nurse for about just a little over 2 years, and I'm here to talk a little bit about being a male nurse and just kind of generalize the sense of what being a nurse is about. I came from a family of nurses, lots of cousins, a sibling, and my mom was an oncology nurse. Originally planned on going to PA school instead of nursing. I figured being a physician's assistant would be more my style, but my mom ended up becoming sick while I was going to school, and transitioned into an environment where I could assist with caring for her at home, and that ended up allowed her to persuade me to consider nursing. I became a tech in an ICU, and after seeing what those ICU nurses did, I fell in love, really. So I've just been, critical care has been my main focus as a nurse. And as a male in critical care, you do have a higher population of males in critical care, ER or OR. But I definitely do fit the stereotype of a typical male in a highly emotional field. I'm a very black and white person. I try not to dilly-dally around things. Though critical care is a little more analytical, you have your rights and wrongs, pretty specific, but there is still 500 different ways to do things, and it's hard to say one is right over another when you're talking caring for someone on an emotional level. Males tend to be more buffers at the bedside. I've noticed, and I've had a few talks with my managers, they tend to staff a certain, they try to spread the males out throughout our large ICU to help with lifting patients, of course, and then also just kind of buffering some things. And so there's some challenges there, but it's largely something I'm very proud of being. I'd say the hardest part typically is the gray areas with, like I said, with the 500 different ways of doing things. You really learn how to become the best bedside nurse you can be. So nursing in itself is a challenge. You have so many different areas you can go in. You have critical care, all of your bedside venues in major hospitals, but you can also work in a home, you can work in a clinic, you can work out in the community. So a large part of why I chose it was just job security. When I graduated college, I knew I was going to have a job. It was just going to be there waiting for me, and I would always have that job. So there's a quick couple minutes of why I like nursing, and hope you can do a little digging and see if it's something that you guys would consider.
Yes, it takes a college degree to become a registered nurse. After you've made the decision as to what nursing college you want to attend, you will then have to fund the dream, and as we all know, college costs money. However, not all of us have parents in the financial position to help make our dreams come true. But don't let this stop you from pursuing your dreams. This is where financial aid can help you. Everyone is welcome to fill out and submit a FAFSA for financial aid at FAFSA.ed.com. Once you have done this, you will be directed on whether you qualify for a government grant that you do not have to repay as long as you remain in school and finish, or if you qualify to receive government educational funds that you borrow as a loan. Now you know, the funding for a higher education and brighter future is out there. All you have to do is reach out to your college campus, and your admissions counselor will help you with the process towards success.